Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to work on this beautiful snowy day. It's a new year and we want to paint this beautiful winter day. It's look like an evening and the sky, we start from the background, which is the sky part. It's further, a little bit warm color is visible, and then come up on the top, it's a little bit darker tone, just a bit, it's not much. And the snowy on the ground, it's look like the roadway this way, and the beautiful trees is effect visible on distance. And it's colorful on distance because of depth. It shows a little lighter color, and then we move forward, it's warm tone here and then a little darker around. For all this painting we need to have white color, yellow, red, light blue, dark blue, and the black color. So we mix everything together and make a new color, and we can paint everything. And at the end, after we finish this beautiful effect of the snow, or like a photography, we can make it on top. So I divide the paper on two parts, same size it can be, for the sky and the ground, and then we start from the sky color. So I need to make those nice color, warm color, and I'm going to use a palette knife for that. The size of paper I'm going to use is 9 by 12. I need two brushes, bigger size, smaller size, and then the palette is full of this nice color. So I'm going to mix with palette knife. I take white color, very little bit, because the skies start from here, which is warmer, lighter, and then go further and make a little warmer, like a purpley pinky tone. So I take yellow color because it's warm here, not really dark, and not a white color. It's just warmer tone, like a creamy style, so I'm going to use yellow. The yellow I'm going to use is lemon yellow, but I think any warm yellow, bright yellow, like permanent or cat yellow, it's okay. You can make this warm white color, which is creamy tone. So I'm going to add little by little to see what happens. I'm happy with the sky or still need more. So I keep it like that. I'm happy with this yellowish creamy color. I take a little bit of this, bring it aside, more white color. I think I still need more yellow because I want to make the pinky tone. So the pink color I'm going to use is this one. Again, I do mix a little bit because I'm not sure that's enough or not, so I don't want to see the huge change. And red is so strong, so it can give my mixture so strong and change really fast. So because of that, I'm going to mix little by little and see what happens. So I'm happy with this color for this part. And now I move forward a little bit toward top. So again, I need white color, I need red color, and on top is a little darker, look like purpley tone. So I take a blue to mix and reach that value, and then see what happens. My purple is more bluish, so I need to bring more red color to make it reddish purple. Need to premix very much to reach the good color. I don't want to see separate blue or separate red or yellow, and I see that's exactly the same color of that, so it's okay. I can add these three colors on the top part of my sky. Okay, now I'm going to start with the yellow color, which is the warm color, And I know most of them is covered by actually the trees, but I'm going to start drawing the line, separate the sky from the ground, and then cover whole the part with yellow. Actually, this yellowy creamy color. If I want, I can add a little bit white into that to have two different value, but most of the part it's okay to be with yellow creamy color. And I bring it toward top. I would like to cover whole the paper, actually hold this part with this color. You see, it's so close to the white, but I think still need more to premix. So let me put more yellow and a little more white to premix more, because actually paper absorb a lots of paint, and I'm going to work on a paper, so because of that I have to premix more paint because it's absorbed. Even I can put some brush with the palette knife. So I try to take lots of paint to cover my paper because paper absorb a lot and I don't want to see the texture of paper under it. I would like to cover with the heavy paint because it's easier to cover the white of canvas or even the paper, and then move on with the pink. I think the pink is a little bit more dark, so I need to add a little white on it. So we can switch on white and the yellowy tone and then the pink one, both of them. Even when the paper or canvas is wet, it's the best time to let them mix together. Use both color because it's wet and they can mix together, blend together, and give us the result that we exactly wanted. But the other things on the other way, when you use heavy paint, it takes time to dry, so we need sometimes wait more to let them dry and be ready for next part. I use pinkish and I use yellowy white color at the same time on my sky, and even back and forth, so the sky is getting beautiful with this brush stroke. And now I'm going here, which is a little bit darker. Still same color I'm going to use and mix with yellow white, more pink color on top, and then I can switch on this purpley tone. And then mix with pinky tone, bring it down. So I think I'm okay with the sky. I use lots of tone between the yellowy white and the pink color on top and this nice purple at the end, so I can leave it get dry and then start apply for the trees. But we can make the ground color for snow and make this movement here. We have white color, which is used pure one. We have light blue color, we have a little bit purple, but we need to make it lighter. So even the light blue need to be more light. I can premix with the white color here and make it light, or at the same time on a canvas I can do. Now I'm going to mix a little bit light blue color with the white to have lighter tone. The blue I'm going to use is cerulean or even sky blue. Here is lighter, the one which is pure, and the white color you can use. So make sure to clean your palette knife anytime you use it. And now the brush stroke I'm going to add is not like sky, it's not left and right. I'm going to use this way, like this, because you see this is the center, which is focal point, and all the way that the eyes goes through is here, and then we can make it separate with this color. So start with lots of paint with even white. Make sure not to mix with the yellow, because yellow and blue give us green color, so we don't want that. I clean the brush very well. Take a lots of white color, start apply here, even the light blue color, start apply here. The reason I'm going to use white at the same time with blue, because even on snow you can mix them together. The white, blue, all is mixed together, and when the surface is wet, it's the best time to let them blend into each other. You can start to, from here, go toward right side or left side to work on it. Light blue color. I can separate this line from the sky. A little bit this pure light blue color give us another value, which is lovely. You don't need to be really clean and clear, because it's the snow. The snow can come up and down, can change a little bit on a value. I need a little more white. And lots of white take. For the ground which is close to us, we can apply with lots of heavy paint like this and make the snow more heavy. It takes time to get dry, but it's so cool because it's close to us and make a texture. So that's so beautiful, to make a beautiful heavy texture close to yourself on a road. And then back to pure white color, make it really with the white, cover it. I would like to take a little bit purpley tone here, just a touch. Even a touch, it gives us lots of tone. And then we can again back with the white color, so no worries if you use a lots of purple, then you can back and make it covered by lots of white. So even for here, I don't want to have this clean line with blue. I would like to bring a little bit more white and make it look like the real snow. The real snow is not really straight, so it's covered with lots of details. Come up and down. I don't want to be really clean. And then I can bring a little more blue here to let them mix together. And a little more there. Just try to play with the colors. lots of white, yellow, sorry, blue, and here in this part a little bit feeling of purple we already have. Even let the brush stroke, heavy brush stroke, be visible. Leave it like this. It's lovely to be even visible. You can use hair dryer to help dry faster if you like. So I'm going to wait everything get dry, then it's ready for trees. Okay, now we are going to mix the colors for the trees, and if you see they are so colorful, even if it shows it's dark, they're black here, a dark purple, darker purple, a little bit lighter, pinky tone, bluey tone, and lots of different tone it has. So the background is dry now. We can start apply for these colors, and even if you see it's the up and down, these are not on the same level. The beauty shows in nature that further is look like shorter. When you come closer to us, it's a little longer. But even in this part that is close to us, it's not all in the same level. Up, down, up, down, up, and that make the eye play with this beauty. So we already have some of them, but I need to make it more, and because of that we need a white color again to add. And for purple we don't need to have the purple, so we have red, we have blue, we can make purple, and even we can add the white color into that to make it lighter or darker. And this is good for the one which is here on the stance. Then you can apply for more to make more amount of paint, because most of the time we need to have more paint to make a texture on it. So I think it's okay for the 2-3. I don't clean it. I'm going to use red and more white color here. I want to have a little reddish pinkish tone, but I don't clean my palette knife. It's okay to have a little purpley value inside this, and the red is more actually. Yeah, that's the nice color. So I keep this one here, clean the palette knife with napkin, and I'm going to make a little bit blue, but we have actually black, we can use that one, but for this blue I can use that actually. I would like to mix a little light and dark blue together to make the new one. Always beautiful to have different tone. So I make this one. Some part of the trees is nice to be like that, and even we need the darker white color for snow, but I would like to make a darker, another purple actually, this one with the light blue, the other one I'm going to mix with darker blue, with cobalt. That's the nice purple, and then I think most of the dark tree is not exactly just a pure black. It's something close to this one. So I'm not adding any white into this purple. I keep it be like that, very dark. So I little bit this one. I keep it this one. So I use the 4 colors I premix now. Okay, so I'm going to start with this stance, and the shape of this is like a cone tree. I'm not sure exactly, but it looks like a long triangle shape. I can use the same brush, which is a bigger one, and I use for hold the painting, or I can use the smaller one. I feel comfortable with that. You can choose which brush you want. So I think I'm going to go with this one, lighter purple. First of all, I try to draw the narrow line here. And the line is not with the whole hair of brush, it's just with the tip and liney part of the brush. So it's better to use the new brush or the brush which is like that. It's so clean and narrow because we don't need to have a hair spread everywhere. That brush doesn't give us a nice line drawing. And take a brush like that, straight to the canvas, draw the line like this. So these two is really purpley tone. And I use the side of brush, the pointy part here, for making the branches. Like that. And I'm not going with really straight like a cylinder. I try to make the bottom part of the tree a little bigger actually. Spread to the ground. You see, it's look like the triangle shape. And even you can put some here on a snow. That's one of them. The other is the same. A little lower than the tip. Come down. Or we can use a smaller brush. Sometimes it's easier. This tree is here. Now we can go toward right or left. I'm going to start another one here. A little space in between, longer. This one is not exactly this purple color, a little darker on the bottom part, but I'm going to use the light purple for it and then add another one on top. And then the other purple, which is darker, this one. And when they wet, they mix together lovely. Even you can have a beautiful heavy texture on it. You don't have to cover the dark color everywhere. Just one side or even on the bottom part. You can have all these trees or you can choose some of them and have more space in between. So depends on you. I try to add one longer tree here. Closer to that, and now I'm going to use this purple a little more. Even in between this another purple which is lighter, give me nice view for my tree. And when I move down, it's okay if you want to use even the black color to make a darker tone even. And then you can bring it lower, come down into the snow more. Use heavy texture, it gives us beautiful feeling. Even it's visible here, it's really heavy. Now another tree, a little shorter, close to the edge of canvas. And even a little black under it, like that. I always clean my brush with napkin. I don't want to use water with that. Sometimes it's okay, but not always. So it look like that, the waves come like this. So I'm moving the other way. Still I need the purple and a little longer. I play with the brush stroke to make it more interesting. The darker value even, which is lovely. Just leave your brush move beautifully on your painting and make a beautiful texture. It's nature. Nature can have a little bit different. So another one, it's the one which is a little more toward reddish pinkish, so I go with this one. Try to make it, one of them is a little longer, the other is shorter, so I make that one. Even if you see I'm not clean my brush because I have a purple inside my brush, and it's okay because I don't want to have really clean purple, pink. I want to have purple as well. A little empty space to see the beautiful sky color. Like that, but on the bottom part I move with a little purple, which is lovely to have. And I feel we have a little bit another tree which is so short in front with dark color, with dark purple. So I think it's like that. Let me bring it. I'm talking about this one which is in front. I feel is another tree which is in front of the pink one. So the rest is this one. We can move together, follow the same. Oops. Okay. So close to this small one is the longer one, which is more bluey tone. And I'm going to use the blue, cobalt blue, and it's a little long, much longer than the rest. So I start with the blue, but I'm going to add more purple and some part a little black with that. And you see I keep a little in between, the sky color be visible. But when I come down, it's more pressure to each other. And now purple. On one side, I'm going to add more. Just some brush stroke with purple is okay. Okay, and then the other one is shorter. I love to see the sky in between the branches, so because of that I'm not cover all of this with the three colors. Okay, like that. And now the rest is a little darker, so I can move on with just the purple and then bring the black on top because my purple is too dark. Now black can come and bring more darkness on it. Like this. Then again the longer one, then the short one. We have already a little more blue. I think it's nice to have this one more in front. like this blue. I would like to have a little bit brush stroke with this color in front to make it more interesting. And even just play with my tip of brush to bring some shadow on top of the snow, which is so cool. So purple, shorter color, shorter tree. And this shadow give us a feeling of icy on top of the snow and even under the tree, icy feeling. Okay, so I'm okay with the trees, so we need to wait everything get dry. A little bit feeling of snow is okay to have it on top. I don't want to add a lot. I take a little bit smaller brush in some part, not everywhere. Add some snow. Even when it's wet, it's fine too. They mix together, so I know it. They mix together. Sometimes it's okay to have a snow on top. Because it's winter, we need to show that there is some snow on top is visible. Just happened randomly. Pure white color. Try to make heavy texture with that, like this. And very less brush stroke, less pressure in your hand. Leave your snow on top of the tree. Okay, that's fine. So wait, everything get dry for next part. Now actually our painting is done. We make everything. We make the trees. We make everything look like our model. Just this snowflake or even the light, the shine that when you do the photography on a winter, it's visible here on the sky and here on trees and even on snow. I would like to make those. So there is two different techniques. It depends where we want to use those. If we want to make it a little bit heavy, we can use just a pure white color. But if we want to make it more fade and go to the background, we can use a drop of water and in our brush and then take the white color here. When we use watery brush stroke like this, it looks like a watercolor. So very easily, because we need the napkin. When we do like that, at the beginning it shows it's too white, but it goes to the background when it gets dry. So we can do the same size or in even the smaller size and different area. This is a watery brush stroke. Everywhere you like, you can have it. I prefer to do it in a small size and even fade. Even when you want to do it really hard, it's like that heavy texture. You can do. Big or small, make it more interesting even on distance. On distance, because we have more white color, sorry, yellowy tone, it's less visible, so we can go with more heavy texture, so that's fine. Drop of water. We have more here, but you need to make sure after it gets dry, if you want to make it more, you can do it again. So 2 times repeat, and then you need to see if you feel happy with it, then you can leave it alone. I don't want to do it a lot, just like that would be interesting, even on the snow a little more. Water stroke, I see here more, and one here. So I'm okay with that. I can color painting is done, and hope you enjoy this beautiful snowy day, snowy painting in New Year, and hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye for now.